Hello, I'm Benny Chavez, LA Home Guy. I wanted to talk to you today about the first step in purchasing a home. And I've always thought this was a little backwards, but it's for good reason. When you shop for a car, the first thing that you do is you test drive the car and then later figure out the financing. Well, unfortunately, with home buying, it's backwards. First, you take care of the financing and then you go house hunting and test drive the home, right? And the reason for that is with vehicles, the price point's a lot less. And usually, if you've been through the experience of financing a car, usually the sales manager will come to you and say, hey, look, we can meet you halfway, maybe bring another $500 in or another $1,000 in, and we'll give you the keys to the car today. Unfortunately, in real estate, the purchase prices are a lot higher. They're in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And of course, the terms are usually at 15 or 30 years for financing. And therefore, it's not that easy to qualify. And it's not a matter of, hey, just bring another $1,000 and we'll give you the keys to the house. Unfortunately, it's more like, hey, you either qualify or you might need a cosigner because the amounts are much higher and so on and so forth. So for that reason, the first step in purchasing a home is getting approved for a loan. One of the greatest things about this is it'll tell you where exactly you stand in terms of qualifying and what amount you qualify for, as well as what your payment will be. A lot of people experience payment shock because they're coming from the renting background and now entering the home ownership background. I like to say to people, this is maybe your rental payment was comfortable. You want your home payment, mortgage payment, to be a little uncomfortable. Now, that doesn't mean that I want it to keep you up all night wondering how the heck you're going to pay this mortgage payment. But at the same time, it should be a little uncomfortable. And here's the reason why. You're owning the home. Eventually, you're going to pay that whole loan off. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll purchase another home and move that money to that other home. But for the most part, you're paying down that balance that you locked in. Same as with a car, the difference is the value of this home, more than likely, a good 98% chance is that that home will appreciate over time and be worth a lot more than you paid for it originally. So therefore, you should be okay with being a little out of your comfort zone in terms of making that monthly mortgage payment because it's something that you're eventually going to own. Whereas a rental, you will not own, you will not get tax benefits, you will not get home ownership benefits, and last but not least, you will not build any equity or be able to cash out at any time in the future. So the first step, get approved. I work with several lenders that I could recommend to you. I work with lenders that work with business owners, self-employed people, as well as everybody else that's a W-2 earner, and especially first-time home buyers. We have several first-time home buyer programs out there to help you. Last but not least, you're always welcome to go to the financial institution of your choice. But I will make a side note here. I have had people come to me and tell me, well, we're going to go to Bank of America because we've banked with Bank of America for 20 plus years, and we're pretty sure they're going to qualify us. And sadly, Bank of America doesn't really take that into consideration. You would think that they would. You and I probably would take that into consideration when lending somebody some money. But unfortunately, in this scenario, these big bank institutions were just another number to them. So with that said, the lenders that I work with, most of them are direct lenders or mortgage brokers, and they work with several banks, and they will take your criteria and your financial situation and submit that to multiple banks and see which one gives them the best rate and terms for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly, text message me, direct message me, private message me, send a smoke signal, whatever it is. I'm here to help. Benny Chavez, LA Home Guy.